everyone, this is Rachel and I'm here with another process video. Today I am back to working on my Disney album, finally. I have exactly 3 layouts left after this one is complete. Well, it is complete, so I have 3 layouts left. I've completed all of my PL pages. I stopped making videos of them because I really don't add anything besides the paper and maybe a couple of stickers, and it was just very boring to video. So I will do a flip through of my entire album, so you will get to see all the ones I completed off video. Now, I cut this piece of multicolor camera paper, not realizing I already had half a sheet of it, then I cut the yellow zigzag out. Originally, I was going to use that red polka dot paper, but because I'm doing I'm scrapping photos from the Safari and Animal Kingdom, there really aren't any reds in the pictures, so it was just much too jarring. So I have a big chunk of this camera paper that then I added the 2 strips of the yellow zigzag, and I'm going to do that basically across the, just above what would be the halfway point of my layout. Now, I'm going to have a lot of trouble with my ATG glue this time around, so you're going to see me fiddling with it a lot, so I apologize for that. Now, I've got this pretty much laid down how I want, and as I said before, most of these pages are going to be on the simple side. I stuck with what I had when I made up my little kit for this album. So one of the things I'm going to add is this large pre-stitch tag that is from the Simple Stories They Cheese 2 line. And I only have one left after this one, so I'm very proud of myself for managing to use that all up. So I'm going to lay down some tape for up here, and when I try to do it here, it gets all kind of gunked up, and I've never had so much trouble with an ATG pack as this one, and I managed to get glue on the front of my photo, and it is stuck there. Because what ended up happening was I forgot to print out these 2 photos. So these are not from Persnickety Prints where it would roll right off. These are from Walmart, and it just stuck to the photo. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is going back and reprinting that photo, because you can't see it on the video, but in real life it is super gunky right where the window is. Now I'm adding some washi tape. Now, as I've mentioned before, if you've watched my videos previously from my Disney album, on my Disney album, all of my layouts have 3 things in common. They all have washi tape, they all have wood veneer, and they all have enamel dots. Now, I picked out some of these die cuts. As you can see, I am down to the bare minimum of die cuts. I am down to the bare minimum of everything. I have almost no stickers, almost no die cuts. As I said, I've got one of those large tags. I actually ended up going back and adding some wood veneer because I had 4 pieces of wood veneer and they were all Mickey themed. And even though we're in Disney World, not a lot of my layouts are actually Mickey themed. So I'm, scrounging. I'm using black dot stickers for my stickers for this page, just because I thought that brought a bit of darkness to each of the embellishment areas. So here's my wood veneer, and I grabbed this, this is a Happy Day, and then that is from Elle Studio, and the other one I'm grabbing is that little Hello banner, and that is from Freckled Fawn. And what I was pointing to is where my journaling is going to go. I have been extremely lazy. I finally got new ink, but I've been extremely lazy in printing out all of my journaling, so what I've decided to do is all of my journaling has been pre-written. It's all ready, all done. So the only thing I have to do is print it out and glue it down. And I know exactly where it's all going on every single layout, so that's not a big deal. It's just a matter of actually, printing them out, cutting them apart, and gluing them down. So once everything's done, I'm good to go. Now I'm using the alphas from the Simple Stories line to spell out the first part of my layout, which is who goes first. Now, I got all the way till the end, and I realized, oh my goodness, there are no question marks. So I don't put it on the video. I am going to cut apart probably a Q and part of something else just to make a question mark, because it's very important, because it's a question. Who goes first? Why the giraffes, of course, and I'm going to spell that part out using the Tim Holtz Tiny Type stickers. I am going to cut a whole bunch of that out, mainly because halfway through my niece asked me to quiz her on some vocabulary words for her biology quiz she has, and I did that while I was doing it, so it took forever. So while I'm spelling this out, I will go ahead and tell you the story of this. We were on the safari in Animal Kingdom when all of a sudden our guide slams on the brakes. And it's not like you're going very fast. So for him to slam on the brakes, it was quite jarring. And he's like, oh, well, we're going to call into base camp because there seem to be 2 new giraffes on the reserve. So I'm pretty sure those giraffes were not where they were supposed to be, because I don't really believe that 2 new giraffes showed up in Disney World without anyone noticing. So I'm pretty sure they had managed to get through to an area they weren't supposed to be in, because we did not see any more giraffes. That was my niece grabbing her vocabulary words. We did not see any more giraffes until we reached a completely different area of the reserve. So, now we're discussing causation and correlation and the difference. So, apologize for my little hand talking. So the last thing I'm going to add to this layout are some enamel dots. I add 2 circle dots up at the top, and I thought I had another package of those brighter yellow ones, but I guess not. Instead, I found this heart enamel shape from Freckled Fawn, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that, and then I'm going to show you some close-ups, and that is my layout, folks. Have a great day, everyone. Flick me a thumbs up if you can. Bye!